Hello, it's me again. We will check exercises 7 and 8 as well. I will read out the 3 texts for you. Your task is to check the headings. Text number 4. B. Folklore. People love Ireland because it is so quiet and because the Irish people are so nice and kind. The Irish enjoy music and humor, and they are good at telling stories. There are gods, fairies, and different magic creatures in their poems and tales. The leprechaun, the shoemaker of the Irish fairy kingdom, appears in many legends. He is often described as sitting with a tiny hammer in his hand and working on a fairy shoe. The leprechaun is also the keeper of the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Legend has it that if you're lucky enough to catch him and he doesn't manage to escape, he can make you rich and can also make your wishes come true. Text 5. C. National Holiday. Saint Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland. According to stories, he was born in Wales somewhere around AD 385 and was brought to Ireland by some pirates. He worked as a slave and looked after sheep. He later escaped to France, where he studied Christianity. In 1432, Patrick came back to Ireland and converted the local tribes to the new religion. He also introduced writing. Legend has it that St. Patrick drove all of Ireland's snakes into the sea. He died on the 17th of March in AD 461. The day is celebrated as Ireland's main national holiday, St. Patrick's Day. Today it is also celebrated in Britain, the United States, Canada, Australia, and many other countries with parades and festivals. On that day, people wear something green or dress up in the colours of the Irish flag. They also wear a green shamrock, the national flower of Ireland. During the St. Patrick's Day festival, many of Dublin buildings are lit up with green light. This is known as the greening of the city. Another symbol of Ireland is the Celtic harp. Text 6. E. Language. Originally, Ireland was not an English-speaking country. Gaelic or Irish was the main language there. English became the main language only in the mid-19th century. Today, only a small part of the population, mostly in the west of Ireland, speaks Gaelic at home. But children still learn this at school. Gaelic or Irish is the official language of Ireland and it is completely different from English. Certain Irish words like fáilte, welcome, and sláinte, good health, are rarely translated into English. Everybody knows what they mean. Éire, the Irish word for Ireland, can be seen on Irish euro coins and stamps. Many Irish people can't say th or th, but use a t or a d sound instead. 33, for example, sounds like 33. Now, let's have a look at exercise 7. Your task was to correct the statements which are not true. Let's start with number 1. The leprechaun appears in Irish folklore as a keeper of a pot of gold. As you can see in the picture here, the leprechaun is also the keeper of the pot of gold, so number 1 is true. As you probably already know, statements number 2, 3, and 4 are not true. So let's make them true. Number 2. Ireland's national holiday is celebrated on the date of St. Patrick's birth. We can read in the text that he died on the 17th of March in AD 461. This day is celebrated as Ireland's main national holiday, St. Patrick's Day. So, Ireland's national holiday is celebrated on the date of St. Patrick's death, not birth. Number 3. The greening of the city is when everybody in Dublin wears something green. You can read about greening here. Many of Dublin's buildings are lit up with green light. This is known as the greening of the city. And you get the correct statement as the greening of the city is when Dublin's buildings are lit with green light. Statement number 4. English has been the main language in Ireland throughout centuries. We can read about that in text number 6. English became the main language only in the mid-19th century. So, English has been the main language in Ireland since the mid-19th century. Okay, and now let's check exercise 8. And let's find together the vocabulary that was needed in exercise 8. Okay, number 1. Kedagi rikkaks tegema. I have marked the expressions in orange. Number 1. Kedagi rikkaks tegema. Make somebody rich. That was easy. Number 2. Legendi kohaselt. There are 2 places where you can find this vocabulary. One is in text number 4, legend has it, but you can also find it on page 97. Legend has it in text number 5. Number 3, rahvuspüha, and it's right here. National holiday. Inglise keelt kõnelev maa. Let's go to text number 6. An English-speaking country. Riigikeel. The official language. And finally, näiteks, for example. You have done a good job. Thank you for listening.